Hi everyone. So today we'll be talking about the Sube Sube no Mi, otherwise known as the Smooth fruit. This fruit is a paramecia type devil fruit. This in turn makes the user or user's body slippery, which oddly allows most attacks and objects to slide straight off the user. This fruit may sound somewhat problematic due to what the devil fruit abilities entail. But this protects the user from harm in most situations. And I believe this could make the user rather lazy, thinking they are somewhat invincible all the time, like a Logia fruit user. And in turn, they won't develop their fruit any further, or even bother to learn Haki. Although this next part is vanity's sake, this could technically be a perk of this fruit. As seen by Alvida, the current user of the Devil Fruit, the user previously was overweight, and eating this fruit, she got a slimmer form due to her Devil Fruit got rid of the excess fat. It just slipped off. The origin of this word, Sube Sube, is a Japanese onomatopoeia. That means that something is smooth, like sleek, velvety, or silky to touch. Some strengths and weaknesses of this fruit. This fruit makes the user immune to attacks either by weapon or by hand-to-hand combat, as those attacks will just simply slip straight off the body. The fruit's power also extends to whatever item or clothing the user has either been wearing or using. This was made very apparent when a huge piece of debris bounced straight off of her. But I think Oda did implement this to all other Devil Fruit users, that they gain the ability of the fruit, otherwise clothes may be sliding off, or for Logia users, they could end up burning their clothes to a cinder using another Devil Fruit for an example. As a side effect, this fruit's powers allow the user to eat as much as they want, and the excess fat will slip straight off, which grants the user a much skinnier form. But despite this, the user seems to retain their full strength, due to the user that we were talking about can still wield her heavy iron mace with ease. The loss of fat appears to be permanent, as she didn't revert back to her previous appearance upon coming in contact with sea stone, which we all know negates the effects of devil fruits. The fruit's power renders the user literally untouchable. They can still be affected by certain aspects. For example, when Smoker was able to capture her by using his smoke. Although I did mention it earlier that her clothes should possess the same affinity as her devil fruit for some reason, she seems to be encumbered if she wears shoes when she tries to skate. So the workaround for this is for her to use the soles of her bare feet to be more agile and slide around. She also requires a ramp to acquire momentum to skate, which is another problem. And I'm going to assume steep slopes are the bane of this devil fruit. Also, it hasn't been mentioned yet, but I believe that Haki users may be able to grab her, so in the new world she'll be more vulnerable and wouldn't be as untouchable as she previously was. But this will be entirely up to Oda. But besides all these weaknesses I've mentioned, she still has all the other standard devil fruit weaknesses that all of us more or less should already know. Some trivia: this devil fruit is very similar to the Awa no Mi, the soap fruit, as both have the ability to smooth things. But in this case, the Sube Sube no Mi, at this moment in time, only makes the user become smooth. One fan previously asked Oda, what would the fruit have looked like if Lola had eaten the fruit? If you happen to search the web and come across this question, you'd find a rather cute looking Lola, which in turn would be making everyone asking to marry her rather than the opposite way around. This was also the first devil fruit shown to permanently alter a person's appearance as a side effect of eating it. But later in the story, we do end up seeing a few other fruits. For example, Kuma's Paw fruit and Sugar's Hobby fruit. If you've managed to get to this part of the video and you've enjoyed the video, it would be appreciated if you'd drop me a sub. And if you'd like to watch some more, check out these videos shown.